Timo. For the people that don't know me, I joined Storm in January. I have a 2012 boys team, and obviously with everything going on right now, we haven't had much time to practice. So yeah, my name's Timo. I'm originally from England, and I came over here to the States to play soccer at junior college and just got into the coaching side of it, and I've been with Storm since January. So reason why I'm on here doing this live feed is to try and engage players into doing our online portal. We have an online portal for our players where they log in and there's sessions for each week, and so they go through those sessions and try and practice and get their practice in that way versus not do anything, sit at home, play Xbox, everything else everybody else does. So I'm on here to just give a demonstration real quick. I'm doing three different practices from the 3 weeks. So I've picked a session from each one, but I'm only doing one drill in each. So I picked from the first week, I did session 2 on all of them actually. So session 2 on every week. So 3 weeks of sessions, session 2. When I get done, or if you're watching along, just click onto session 2 and it should pop up with the drills that I'm going to do. What was I going to say? On the sessions that I'm doing, I'm not running through the whole session. I'm just doing a quick 20-minute. I'm hoping this will last about 20 minutes. So I'm just going to run through those 3 last ball manipulation drills. And then starting next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to run through each of the sessions for that week. And I'm hoping that you guys can jump on and try and get engaged that way and get some coaching live. Instead, I'm going to do is with the wall. Another good thing about the portal is I think all the equipment and the balls and everything that you need, I think everybody can have it. And as you can see from my wall over here, if you look over here real quick, my wall's made from 2 shelves, and that's not a bad thing. We're all stuck at home, and we don't have the equipment that we're supposed to, and I really couldn't find a wall, so I kind of made it up, which is great. So the first one that I'm going to work on is passing the ball to the wall. So I'm going to pass the ball to the wall, and I'm going to receive the ball with the inside of my foot and bring it over. But to start with, this isn't on the portal, but for me, I like to do it this way, is just to have the ball, pass the ball against the wall and just work on my controlling of the ball. And so I'm just going to work for a couple of seconds, get used to the wall. As you can see, the ball's coming up at different speeds and different directions, and you know, I have to adapt to that. So you know, when the drill happens and we go through the drill, the ball's not going to come back every single time perfect. So I like to spend a couple minutes warming up by just passing the ball onto the wall. So I'm just going to have a quick go. I'm passing the ball to the wall, just get used to the touches of the ball, get good passes, good strong passes to the wall. As you guys can see, my wall surface, it's not very big, so I adapted the drill. I think if you guys are running through the sessions that are online, what you can do is you can adapt those sessions and make it work for you, as long as you're doing the sessions and the aim of the drill. So I've got a couple cones here. I'm going to lay them out, give myself a little gate on each side to pass through. And that's how it's going to look. I know online it's got 3 different gates that you pass to, but for me, my passing surface isn't big enough, so I'm just going to use 2, and I'm still going to work on the drills that I need to. So first things first, I really should have told you guys when I was practicing, you know, my passes have to be pretty good, and so I think it really boils down to the technique of getting the ball and being able to manipulate it across my body. My passes have to be real good. So some of the things, I'm going to go back to real basics, and you know, some of you guys may know this and some of you may not, but you know, real basics of passing the ball. I'm going to have the ball on the right side of the cones. I'm going to have my left foot next to the ball, so my non-kicking foot going in the direction that I want to pass the ball. And all I'm going to do to start with is just play that ball up there, receive the ball back. So non-kicking foot, I'm going to strike the ball through my hip and play the ball off the wall. As that ball comes back, I'm going to have my heel down, toe up, and I'm going to receive the ball. I'm going to stop it. I'm just going to work on the right side with my right foot, and then I'm going to move over to my left side. So striking that ball right in the middle, non-kicking foot pointing to the direction that I want to go, straight through the ball, inside of my foot to receive it. I'm just going to work on passing that ball and receiving it. I'm going to switch it over to my left foot, same thing. Non-kicking foot pointing the direction that I want to go, striking that ball through my hips. If I'm getting the ball over there and barely getting there. Hey, it's not coming through my hips, so I need to give a little more power on the ball, strike that ball right in the middle, receive the ball, receive it. I'm just going to keep working on that for a second. Practice my passing and receiving. And so on. So everybody gets a picture on that. So I've worked on my passing of the ball. I've tried to get it the best that I can, and then I can move on to the actual session. So on this session, I'm playing the ball off the wall. I'm going to use the inside of my foot to bring it across my body, and then I'm going to play the ball back with my left foot, and then I'm going to switch feet. So on the drill, on the session that we have, I think it says that you need to work on one foot. So you'll have 3 gates. For mine, it's the same thing. I'm just going to work on my right foot on both of them, and then I'm going to switch over to my left. Again, hey, make sure that my non-kicking foot's pointing the direction that I want to go. If that ball's popping up and going up in the air or wherever, hey, I have to be able to adapt that and control it. How can I do that? Maybe I need to move my feet, I need to be a little mobile when I'm doing the drill, I'm on my toes, and so on. So I'm just going to run through this for a couple of minutes, and you can kind of watch how I do it. See what happens. And so on and so forth. It's not too good there at the end. This time, instead of me using the same foot on both sides, so that time I played with my right foot and my right foot, I'm going to play my right foot off the wall, take it with the inside of my foot, play with my left, back across my body with my left foot, and so on. That way the ball gets moving, we can raise our heart rate just a little bit. And again, hey, depending on the level of where you're at, maybe you need to start right at the beginning or right at the start of it, and just work real close to the wall, and then as you get comfortable, can you back it up a little bit? Hey, and I'm going to start right here and work my way back. So super important when I am looking at the wall. So if the ball's down there on the other side of the field, and somehow I get that ball and I've received it, and a player's cutting me down, can I use this skill move to get away from him? And that's what we're kind of working towards. Just a couple of things on my body movement. If I play the ball off the wall there, and I've already made my big turn of my body this way, first thing the defender's going to see where I'm going. But also, my first touch is going to go that way. I want it to come across my body this way. So, my body's staying real lateral towards the wall. As that ball comes, I'm using the inside of my foot to drag it across and then play my left foot. So, can I play the ball out in a tight space? Absolutely, once we do this drill. So, keep practicing it, keep working on that one. The next session that I looked at was again session 2 on week 2. And it was on the half turn. It was working on the half turn. Same thing, again I adapted it to make it work with the equipment and stuff that I have. And it's real basic. I think everybody, no matter what age you are, you really need to be knowing how to receive the ball on a half turn. It can get you out of tight spaces, it helps you play the ball quicker. And you know, if you watch the modern game now, almost every player on the field is receiving on a half turn to switch the ball or to get out of tight space. So it's definitely something that we all need to work on. It's a real good job. Again, minimal equipment. I'm using a wall to receive the ball. I adapted my session a little differently. I'm going to play on the left side. So I'm going to play with my left foot, open up with my right foot on a half turn to play forward, and then I'm going to switch to the other side. Again, open up with my left foot to play forward with my right foot. Just a couple of things on this. You know, this drill can be elevated to a lot, and right now I think we really need to work on the technique. But are there things that we could do if we're a little advanced? Absolutely, and I'll get to that a little further. On my back foot, and then my my first touch from my back foot needs to be positive and forward, and then I need to explode into that space. So after I've made that half turn, I've created the space for myself. Can I execute that space by dribbling into it? And that's what we're really working on. So if you're doing it at home, or you've already done it, or maybe you've did it and you want to do it again after seeing this, play the ball into the wall as it comes. If we can receive the ball and make a positive touch into space, great. If not, and I can receive the ball, can my next touch be an explosive turn into space? So real quick, I'm going to play the ball off the wall, receive on my back foot. I'm going to open up my body, receive the ball, and play the ball forward. So left side, I'm going to do it real slow to start with. So open up, there's my half turn forwards. I'm just going to keep working on my left side for a second. And I am scooting up a little bit closer to the wall to help me with my touch so I can perfect the technique. So strike through the ball, non-kicking foot next to the ball, strike middle of the ball, open up my body to go there. Hey, did that ball come back to me? No, it didn't. Was it a hard enough kick? Absolutely not. So make sure that we're striking that ball and we're getting that power through our hips. So strike through the middle of the ball. There, open up, forwards with my first touch. And then I'm going to switch to the other side. Same thing. Play the ball forward. I'm going to go through the motions of the drill for the next couple of minutes. And so on. So this time we're going to play the ball in. Instead of me just opening up on the half turn, I'm going to try and explode out with a little bit of speed. The little tiny bit of speed that I do have left, which wasn't much, and try and get out of space. So this time, and so on. So real quick, some of the points on that. You know, some of us are maybe a little further ahead in our soccer lives than some of us. So I think that how could we elevate this and make it a little bit trickier for us? One of the things that we could do, and maybe even for the younger ones too, I think once I play that ball into the wall, if I receive the ball on a half turn without checking my shoulder, what's going to happen, or what do you think is going to happen? You know, I think that, did I see the space behind me? Did I take a quick glance over my shoulder? No, I didn't. So for the players that can move on just a little bit further, can we get a quick glance at my shoulder to check the space, and then can I open it? So, do I check the space now and then play the ball? No. Can I check that space just before I receive that ball? So if I've created space in the central midfield area, and I've already saw the pass because I've checked my shoulder, great, and now I can switch the ball across. It's not look over my shoulder and now, yes, and now I've opened up because I've already, you know, who knows who's coming behind me and took that space. So this time, I'm going to play the ball in as it's coming back, check my shoulder, and then I'm going to open up. Hopefully, that's the plan. Again, work my weaker foot, just make sure I'm working that one too, opening up the other side. So when I just did that, hey, did that ball come to the inside of my foot? Was it played on the inside of my foot? No. So I think sometimes in a game, we all know we want it on this foot, and sometimes when I can open up, so do I adapt to make that touch with the outside of the foot? Hey, that's what I got to do. That's what I got to do. So still trying to work on opening up with the inside of my foot. get a touch on the ball. Hey, I don't want to. That's my favourite dog, chasing the neighbour. Bit of comedy for you guys. But make sure that when I open the ball up, I get a touch on the ball. I don't want to do this. Oh, maybe not that. But this, where I play that ball into the wall, or I receive the ball from a pass, and then I just let it run across my body and straight into space. I have to get a touch on the ball. And then finally, the last drill that I picked was session 2 of week number 3. I'm just going to run through this one pretty quick. I'm going to try to go through it once. I think this one, not necessarily the coach's side of it. I mean, you can definitely work on your technical skill and your quick feet, but you know, it's a drill that I'm trying to work on a little bit of fitness with some ball movement. I'm going to touch it, turn back, 1, that'd be 1 once I get here. Touch it, 2, 3, so that'll be 3. And then the second time you go through, maybe use a ball. So without a ball, with a ball, once I get to here, I didn't have a set of ladders, so I used cones. If you don't have cones, you can use shoes or water bottles. Knees up, all the way up. It's not just a jog through as easy as you want. Hey, maybe get my knees up into my chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I get here, all the way back to the other side. Once I get here, ball's going to stop here. I'm going to run through the cones again, knees up. I'm going to end up back here. So again, over here, just quickly some technical side of it. When I do have the ball and I'm dribbling around the cones, can I stay close to the cones as I can? So I maybe take little touches to get round. Once I get to here, maybe now I can explode a little faster, little touches around, faster, all the way through. So quicker touches. Over here on this part with the knees up, you know, there's so many things that you could do. First one I chose was knees up, so 1 foot in each. Maybe next time you do it with 2 feet, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you could shuffle through. There's so many there. This was a test for next week, you know, so definitely tune in on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You know, this definitely. I'm a learner that likes to learn by seeing stuff. You know, and obviously, you know, there's different people around, but you know, this will definitely help people if they want to be engaged by a live coach. I hope that you guys are all staying safe and obeying the rules. Definitely stop your